Hi everybody, this bag, folded bags, is a project that my sister's girlfriend showed us how to do when we were living in New York. Here's more bags that I'm going to fold while I'm having my lunch. It's meatballs and some leftover onions and mushrooms that my sister had made the other day. Excuse me. Sorry, I had my finger blocking the camera a little bit when I turned it around. My goodness gracious. There's about 15 bags folded in that bag there, and maybe another 20 or 30 here. The reason we do this is because it saves room and it helps us have added bags for the garbage, the bathroom garbage, the bedroom garbage cans, little waste paper baskets for the bedroom, as well as when we go on vacation, I take a bunch of bags with me. Never know if you need them for dirty clothes or as you're eating and snacking or drinking, whatever in the car, you have a bag to put your garbage in. You stop at a gas station or a rest stop, you have somewhere to toss your garbage and you don't have it loose all over the car. Thank you, Jesus, for this food and drink, and help us to help the poor, the needy, the homeless. I'm not sure what the difference between the poor and the needy is, but anyway, help us to help those that are less fortunate, those that are homeless. There's so many people out there in need, and if there's something we could do for somebody, why not do it? We might be there one day. A lot of people are a paycheck away from being homeless, so if we could help somebody out, you never know who might remember us and say, hey, you know what? I remember when people helped me. Oh, gee, didn't you help me 30 years ago, 40 years ago, 20 years ago, whatever it was? So you never know what's gonna, come around and get you back. And if something's gonna get you back, why not let it be something good? I prefer good over bad anyway. And I never wish anything on anybody that could, come back around. I don't wish, for example, people to be homeless or people to have a bad relationship or whatever. Always wish good. We all have arguments or whatever where we get mad at people, we say things we shouldn't, but that's everybody. So we got to watch even our words, because you never know when they're going to come back to us and we have to eat those words. Especially if you say something not knowing the person's situation, which could be any one of us. But I'm going to get going with my lunch and these folding of these bags. And these folding of the bags are good too for people that have babies or toddlers or senior citizens in the house that are in diapers. You throw the diaper in a bag. And with the kids, you could probably get 2 or 3 diapers in the bag. With the adults, maybe 2. But it's nice to have them and get them out right away. Or if, let's say you go out, you're running errands, you don't get back in time to let your pet out, they have an accident in the house. It happens. We're all out a little too long for the reason. Maybe you're stuck in traffic or a detour for detour for an accident or construction or whatever. And again, not wishing anybody in an accident. And what I do want to say, you want to keep all the Walmart bags with the Walmart bags, all the Dollar Tree bags with the Dollar Tree bags, all the CVS bags with the CVS bags, all the Walgreen bags with the Walgreen bags. Reason being, let's say you're going out somewhere, you might need a bag or 2 or 3 and you have to double them. You pull out 2 bags thinking they're the same size so that you could put one bag inside the other and make it stronger. What do you do when you have 3 different size bags from 6 different stores? So if you keep all the same bag together, you could turn and say, okay, well, I'm going to open one bag, put 6 CVS bags in it. I'm going to open a say Walmart bag, put 10 bags in it. You know, whatever. So this way, you know, if you have to double any bags, you have enough of the same size to double them. But for now, I'm just gonna keep them all together since we're using them at home. If we go somewhere and we need bags doubled, then I'll worry about looking at them to see which bag is which. So what I do, I pull it like this, gently so you don't rip it, and gently like this. Then I just roll it down, and as I'm rolling it down, I'm just gently pushing on it to make sure there's no air in the bag. And then I fold it up, and then I fold it up again, and then I have each handle on each side, and then I twist them and just gently tie it. And I have OCD, so I like white bags with the white bags, gray bags with the gray bags, yellow bags with the yellow bags, etc. But that's just an OCD that I have. And you fold them all the same way. And now with Corona, it pays to have a bunch of bags. Because what are you doing? You go into lockdown and, oh gee, can't get to the store because we're not allowed out for, say, a month. So if you run out of garbage bags, oh great, we got all these bags folded. And they're up. So you, again, crisscross them like an X. And just fold under into the opening. You may have other, sorry honey, I'm sticking out so much. You may have other uses for bags, like you're having a garage sale, or if you're doing a crafts fair and you want to give your customers their stuff in a bag, or maybe somebody else, they went to somebody else's table, their bag broke. Oh, here, I got plenty of bags. Always best to have a little extra. And there's the little hole I was talking about. You just fold one under and pull. I'm sorry I'm eating while talking to you guys. I had a little bit of a late breakfast, maybe between 9 and 10. And I try and eat between 4 and 6 hours apart. So let's say I ate 9:30, so 4 hours, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1:30. It's almost 3 now. Now I usually don't like to eat after 7 p.m. Reason being, I want to move around a little bit before bed, whether it be an extra shower for the day, or my only shower of the day, or maybe some dishes. Maybe I gotta mop the floor, sweep the floor for whatever the reason. So, I try to use that time to move around a little bit, maybe do some knitting and crocheting. So, it could be any reason to just have even a quiet evening. And like this end. Is that Tegan, maybe? Then, you move around a little bit. It's nice to let your food settle. Could you look and just see if it's a dog? Okay.
Probably just the one.
Probably. The dogs went through their breakfast and most of their lunch, so I'm gonna, after this video, I'm gonna have to, add more food to their bowl. No big deal. They got plenty for now. It's just an onion falling from my fork. And what's nice with these bags folded like this, and you're having extra, let's say you have a cold or your allergies are acting up and you're stuck in bed or on the couch, maybe just watching TV or trying to rest. You have a bag next to you with a box of tissues, and everything goes into the bag right away. The boxes that the tissues were in, you obviously want to recycle. I'm big on recycling. Glass, cans, plastic, papers. Recycle as much as possible. It's keeping people working or creating new jobs. If enough recycling is done in your area, maybe that mother just needs to, maybe it's like a mother and father that is struggling a little bit, and the mother will go to work, and the only thing she gets hired at, for whatever the reason, maybe it's the only place hiring, and she'll have money to buy holiday gifts, birthday parties for the kids, or maybe a couple of toys for the kids, or board games, puzzle books, crayons and coloring books, some DVDs maybe, to help keep them from being bored when stuck in from the weather, too hot, too cold, raining, snowing, hailing, sleeting, whatever. Or, now Corona, keeping everybody in. It's not McDonald's, I'm reusing the cup. Probably shouldn't be, being plastic. We do have plenty of reusable cups, but I figure if I use the plastic one a few times, it gets chewed up or whatever, who cares? You just recycle it. And while the mother, say, working at the recycling center, maybe her kids, they can invite a few extra kids to the birthday party, or have a few extra kids over at holiday time that maybe don't have anything, or don't have much of anything, and they come over, they get gifts, they enjoy some, decent food maybe, so it's nice to help somebody. I made one of these bag folding videos a while ago, 6 months or a year ago, and I figured, we got a bunch of bags, let me fold a few more. We've never been this low on bags. Usually we have about, 200 bags, because we used to have a big CVS bag full of bags, and then we had maybe a second one full of bags as well as backup. But maybe you're not shopping as much for whatever the reason. Like us, we took a couple of weekend getaways. Maybe we used a couple of extra bags for garbage in the car, or dirty clothes when we were at the hotel. After we shower, we put our dirty clothes in them. And then, after your dirty clothes are in them, obviously you don't want to put anything else in them. Or maybe we did a little extra cooking, and we put the food wrappings in here, like from chicken or chopped meat, whatever. And argument's sake, say you have too much recycling in the bucket that they have for you. You could put your cans in one bag, glass in another, plastics in another, newspapers, and so you don't have to put them in the bin. Put your newspapers and the other papers, junk mail or whatever, in the bags, and then put them out at recycling day. Well, with the exception of the mail, whatever has your name, address, phone number, social security, bank information, maybe information on your taxes for your home, that you don't want to put in the recycling or the garbage, that you want to shred. And if you do have to put it in the garbage, if you have a cat or a dog, put some of their poop in it, in the bag. Nobody wants to touch a bag that's got, papers with poop all over it. And if you have a cat, throw some of this, if you scoop the cat litter out with the poop, throw it in the bag. Nobody's going to want to touch that. I'm always finding receipts in bags. Not finding any money in the bags, but that's okay. If there was any money in the bags, I'd give it back to my sister. She does 3/4 of the shopping. So I would just leave it on the table for her and say, hey, look, I found this in the bag. We all could use a little found money. Or like if you donate clothes and shoes or whatever to different organizations that pick the stuff up at your doorstep. You could, if you have, say, 20 pairs of shoes and 20 pairs of sneakers, you put each pair of shoes or sneakers in its own bag. Put the same size bras in one bag. Same size socks in another bag. Same size underwear in another bag. And of course, bras, underwear, and socks should be like new. So people will, gee, look, they donated stained underwear or socks, or, oh, gee, look at this bra, how disgusting. Oh, it's stained, or whatever. So, no, we want everything donated to be either new or like new. Well, maybe you have some little toys that your children outgrew that they don't want anymore. Maybe you're only keeping a handful for memory or to pass down to their kids. So you put them in, the ones you don't want, to each age group in each bag. So if you have, say, birth to, say, 3 months, that goes in one bag. 3 months to 6 months in another bag. 6 months to 9 months in another bag. 9 months to a year in another bag. They'll try and keep all, everything appropriately bagged, so when they put it out for the people that are coming for it, I always say go right to the bin of what age they need. If you're getting rid of baby clothes, the same thing. We'll keep all the same size clothes in each bag. Just trying to give some ideas out there to make easy on why you could use these bags once they're folded. I thought it was an awesome idea, folding all these bags the way she did. I don't know if she still does them or not, but it's my sister's friend. Like this bag, it's got a tiny hole in it. That's okay, because when you open it up, you just put big stuff in it. Maybe some recycling, a couple of cans or whatever. And there's a big enough tear, you don't want to use it, but a small tear like that you could put some recyclables in. or some ice cream containers if you had ice cream. You need to go out, boy? Come on, boy. Push this in so none of the dogs jump on the chair and get at the food. Come on, boy, you can go out. That's not a problem. Come on. Come on, boy, you going out? What you want, boy? Come on. Go do your business. You going out? Okay, you want lunch, that's fine. Where you going out? Hello? Okay, when you're ready, you tell me. Going out or what? You gotta drink your water all day. What you doing, boy? Come on. Oh, good grief, boy. You going out? I'm not standing here all day. Dog decides to have lunch. I should probably heat these up a little longer. Incoming call. These people called the other day. They told them you're not interested. Politely told them you're not interested, and they keep talking and talking and talking. You tell them to take them off your list, and it goes out the air it's going in. But you block them, and then they'll call from 500 other numbers that they have. So does anybody have any tips and tricks for the house? Especially simple things that will get you through lockdown from Corona. I mean total lockdown. I mean and even if it's just, even if you're under lockdown and you could go out for necessities, shop groceries, and cleaning supplies. Now, if you could even go doctor appointments. Oh, one folded already. So what do you do to have some simple tips and tricks to get through lockdown or stuck in the house because of bad weather? We stock up as much as possible on food, beverages, toiletries, cleaning stuff. We always try to have a little extra on hand anyway. When you go shopping, buy a little extra so when you do hear a bad storm coming or, lockdown or whatever, you have stuff already. It's nice when you buy a little extra so that this way you don't have to buy as much when you go into lockdown. You're supposed to have 3 days worth of food and water per person at all times. So let's say you're going to go under lockdown for 30 days. So that should be 90 days worth of food, water, toiletries, to get everybody through that month. So if there's, so if there's 3 people in the house, that's 3 days each, I guess 90 days. I'm doing my math right. But if you're purchasing a little extra every time, maybe you have 2 months worth of stuff in the house for lockdown. So if you continue buying a little bit extra as you hear about the lockdown, maybe you'll end up with 4, 5, 6 months worth of stuff, which is nothing wrong with that. The more you have, the better. I'm not saying be a hoarder, but if you could have 6 months to a year worth of stuff in the house, why not? And then when lockdown lifts, go back and buy what you use. So say you have, if you use, say you got 6 months worth of food and supplies, cleaning supplies, whatever. Oh, and don't forget your pet food. And like with us, we have guinea pigs, so we gotta buy the shavings for them for their cage. We gotta buy food, and don't forget, like if you have babies, you need extra diapers, baby wipes, formula. So let's say you have 6 months worth of stuff, and when you get through that month lockdown, let's say you use 2 months worth of stuff, buy 3 months worth of stuff. So this way, if there's another lockdown or bad weather or whatever, at least you have extra. You went from using 2 months worth of stuff to having 3 months. And if you could end up with having, say, a year and a half worth of stuff in the house, go for it. I mean, it's, with this corona, it don't seem like it's going anywhere anytime soon. You got, the India corona, the corona in India. You got it in Brazil, you have it in Africa, here in the U.S. I'm not sure if any other countries are starting to get it bad or not, or get it if they didn't have it. But we can have anywhere from 6 months to a year and a half, 2 years worth of stuff in the house. Go for it. Buy totes from Walmart, see-through or non-see-through or whatever, and put cleaning supplies in that, toiletries in that. Buy a huge, don't forget laundry supplies. Even if you don't have a washer and dryer, you might have to wash stuff in the tub or your sink. If you get a really big, huge hamper, or a really huge garbage can, a boat, fill them up with these bags. Double the bags if you have to. Double, triple, whatever, depending on what is going in them. So this way you have the extra bags. And if you have any, like, what things, like, let's say the milk sweats, the milk container sweats, or any chicken or anything that will make the bag wet, pizza bites, chicken nuggets, or whatever. Keep those bags separate under maybe a kitchen counter, and then use those just for garbage. Worst case scenario, if you have, I was going to say with the cardboard cereal boxes, put garbage in them if you have to, but those get recycled. Or if, like, the women, get stuff in,
More cereal, please.
yeah, women's
What is that?
stuff. Oh, the meatballs and some of the leftover onion and...
Can I try, but without the toppings, just with the cheese and the meatballs and stuff?
Yeah, just fix from the side. What do you want me to make separate for you? But let me get... I'm on a cereal duty.
Yes, you are.
Excuse me. I gave you a lot. I didn't think you were going to eat it all.
Thank you.
Here you go, sweetheart. Here's your food.
you also make me some of that?
Yeah, I'll be back in a moment. Now I'm on meatball and cheese duty. Okay. Sorry, everybody, give me a moment. Oh, good grief, what is that? Do I get the door now? Oh, Bella, you want to go out again? Okay, Bella. Come on, Bella, Bella. I'm coming, everybody. Jesus, help me.
Coming.
How you doing, Jenny? food bowls is empty. I'm not coming. Oh, you want to go out too? Good. Go do your business. Sorry everybody, I'm adding to a food bowl. It was a little empty. You got it, Avery?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, use your towel if you have to. The plate might be hot.
Okay.
I'm coming, everybody. I was just getting to the food bowl. I used the bathroom. I gotta wash my hands. I'll be right there, everybody. I gotta get the cheese and the sauce away. Be right there, everybody. Sorry about that, everybody. I needed to add to the dog bowls. I needed the bathroom. Needed to add another towel to the kitchen for our hands. Oh, boy, busy day today. Oh, there's Avery.
What? No, I wasn't there.
Oh, I guess I must have been seeing things. But like I said, if anybody's got any tips and tricks to add to these bags, feel free to put them in the comments section. Talk amongst yourselves. Sometimes the bags are a little defective, so you have to fold them the same way, but maybe not as good as you expect to, but do your best. Get as many folders as you can. If you don't want to buy a hamper or a garbage can to store them in, use a big garbage bag somewhere that you can leave somewhere to store them in. All the tips and tricks for the house, the better. My sister's friend, when she did these, her kids were, her oldest one I think is 15, and the youngest one I believe is Avery's age, and the one in the middle, maybe 12. I don't know. I'm not sure how old her middle one is, but whether or not she still does these bags like this or not, I don't know. No matter how old your kids are, or how many people are in your house, extra garbage bags can hurt. When you ask for them at the store to be doubled, unless you are at self-checkout, unless you're at self-checkout, where you just double them yourself, you have the cashier to double them. But don't turn around and say, oh yeah, I'm using them, I want them doubled so I can use them for garbage, or give the customers their stuff at the crafts fair. They don't have to know what you're using them for. It's none of their business. You want your bags doubled. Now, if they really insist upon knowing, you live in a apartment building where it's 2 floors. There's no elevator. or you're going to bring stuff to a senior citizen. And there's they live on like in a two-family house or a mother-daughter house where you gotta bring them up the stairs from the car to the up the stairs. Maybe you gotta climb 10 stairs before you get into the house, and then maybe another 10 when you get in the house. So you bring as many bags as you can to the top of the stairs, and then bring them in, and then worry about bringing them up and down. Okay, sweetie, shut it! It's a dog. What are you yelping at? Nobody touched you. You're so stupid. You walk into the ottoman. Jesus Christ. You're so stupid. Good Lord, I got no patience for these dogs. Big Mouth, so I'm walking to the door to, Red, please. Red, please, you're stepping on my feet. 182 pounds of you, good grief. So as she's coming back, as I'm walking towards the door, she hits the foot of the ottoman. That's what she yelped at. These dogs are something else. Dogs will make you like somebody's killing them. Walks into the ottoman, yelps, and then that dog, now she needs to slow her mouth down. She needs to slow her walking down. Good grief. Yes, and that's oh, good grief. Losing bags. Yes, Bella. Bella, pick your head up for everybody to see. Bella. There you are. You walk it, sweetie. Tell her to slow down. She's gonna hurt herself. I know what they were barking at too. The guy that takes care of the cows and the donkey, he's parked in his regular spot, and there was another car near it. So that's what they were barking at. Besides these two being at the door. Yeah, Bella, you gotta talk to Sweetie and Dog. I don't speak dog. Yeah, you tell them dog, slow down and stop. Woof, 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 woof. Oh, yes, your little paws on the table. I keep telling you, no paws on the table. And no, you're not getting any of my lunch. I don't care how many paws you put on the table. Yeah, you got 2 paws on the table. Yeah, don't look at me so cute looking those lips. I added more food to the one bowl. One bowl was half full, one bowl was empty. Yeah, so I added more food to the empty bowl. You got plenty of food. Okay, time to get down. You took over enough of the video. Got this stinking bag on my wrist. I'm trying to get it off my... Oh, this is the last one. Whoa! That went quick. Now we'll show you how full the bag is. Now I'm going to mix the white bags with the gray ones, but like I said, it's an OCD for me, and I like to keep each color bag with its own, but it is what it is. I'm not going to start a separate bag. We have one bag open just for 3 of them. So I'll put them in. I'm going to reverse the phone so you could see them. It's a full bag now. And then you just pick this up and, well, stick it back where I got it from. I'm going to reverse. And yes, my hands were in the way again. I'm going to finish my crazy lunch on camera. What are you two doing? Good grief. Oh, and what are you doing now? You all comfortable? Yeah, Bella's all comfortable. Silly dog. But as long as they're comfortable and fed, I'm good. So what's everybody up to? Today is July 14th. Sauce on my lips. Our kids go back to school August 10th. But we were also, our last day of school was also May 24th. It wasn't a full day. It was a half day for the kids. In New York, they only went to school for an hour. Here, I think it was maybe 2 hours for each age group. The junior high and high school are on the same bus. So those schedules have to coincide as far as going in and getting out is concerned. How's the weather by you? Yesterday, I think we had a little bit of rain. Yesterday or the day before? I think it was yesterday. I think that's when our lawn guy was here cutting the grass. Was it yesterday or the day before? Car comes, cuts the grass. 15 minutes later, it starts raining. What are you all doing back there with those bowls? I filled the water up right before I made this video. And I guess Red finished it off when he was drinking before. I'll refill it when I finish my lunch. It'll be fine for 2 minutes. The Chihuahuas for little dogs. Even in New York, anybody that I knew with Chihuahuas, tiny animals that have big mouths, don't pay attention to what they're doing, and they eat like pigs. You're a good girl, Bella. You just lay there and rest. She's keeping Avery company, which is fine. I'm not coming with the water, girls. I'm not coming. I'm a coming. Who finished the water? Ready? Red didn't finish it all. Who finished it? Oh, you're welcome. Yes, you're welcome. Please, sweetie, watch where you're walking. This size container fills their bowl up. One full one fills up their bowl. I mean, we fill it up maybe 3 or 4 times a day, their water, especially now that it's so hot. Oh, goodness gracious, almost full. Oh, did you steal the video again? Yes, I kind of figured you were going to steal my chair. I was going to do some knitting for everybody, but I guess not. Bella Willa had other ideas. My Bella. That's why I get for not pushing the chair and you steal the video. Let's move you up. No, stay. Let me move you up so I could get a better look at your face. Yeah, almost 4 o'clock already. Should have figured as much. It was almost 3 when I started this video. That's my girlie. How's my Bella Wella? Hi. You're looking at everybody like you're tired. Do you plan on doing some knitting or crocheting, or do you just plan on keep hitting me with that paw? Pour, 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 pour. Pour, 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 pour. Yes, you pour at me. You pour at me. You keep throwing that little pour at me. Yes, you do. She's such a cutie pie. She's my mascot. Bella's my channel mascot. You're the Dinas Yo-Yo's mascot. Oh, now you got your hand on my hand. No, you're not drinking any of my coffee. You're crazy enough. Excuse you. Excuse you. That was my coffee you were trying to get at. Yeah. You can hold my hand all you want. You're not getting any coffee. Yeah, you're such a cutie. Everybody loves Bella Wella. Bella Wella. Wella Wella. I better stop singing before Avery gets upset with us. Oh, gosh. And Ready Bird, you're hitting me with the tail. The helicopter tail. Oh, good grief. There's Precious and Sweetie. There you guys are. And where's Ready Red? Here's Ready Red. And it's Precious and Sweetie again. Hope I'm getting them. I got the camera the wrong way. So are you done with the video? Can I do some knitting? Yeah, it'd be nice to get some knitting done. Oh, now they're both in the... Oh, easy. Now they're both in there. Cute little bed for them. Not quite sure where my sister got it. Let's see if Bella wants to knit. This puppet, I'm only doing it on video. I'm not working on it off video. And hopefully this week I will have the today's Wednesday. Hopefully I'll have the second half of the tail done this week, hopefully, or the weekend, and hopefully next week I could sew it together, which should be completely done next week. I will put it on video, what it looks like before and after. Won't look that much different from before and after. I'm gonna move you back, Bella. You want to get down? Are you gonna go down? I just don't want you to fall off the chair. You gonna get down? What you doing? Okay. Could say goodbye to everybody first, but that's okay. It's alright. Now I can knit. Oi, oi, oi. Oh gosh, I'm getting old. 53 going on 103. My birthday's in March, so... And this is only July. Be 54. I remember when my mom was my age. I'll drink to that. Both of my grandparents are gone. We're here 3 years tomorrow. So my mom, I was gonna say, is gone 4 years. My dad is gone 17 years. He died in February of 04. And Mom died February of 2017, I think. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Yeah, February of 17 she passed. My grandmother died April of 05. My grandfather, which was her husband, died, oh God, I was 16 months old. I was born in March of 68, so March of 69 I was a year old. March, April, May, June, July. So, he had to have passed either July 7th or later, sometime later in July, because I was 16 months when he passed. I don't know if I was exactly 16 months, but my mom may have been just counting the whole month, I don't know. Nobody, between my parents and my grandma, I don't know when in July he passed. All I know is I was 16 months old when he died. He could have even died in early August before I turned 17 months. I don't know. It was either July or August of 69 when he passed. I wasn't sure how long I was going to do this video, but I'll go a little longer. Not much longer because I do want to charge my phone some more. Looks like rain again. It looks lighter in here than on the video. It's lighter on the video than it actually is in here. It's not pitch black in here, but it's, you can tell it's gonna rain. Plus I have the one blind closed to help keep the AC in. I should have closed the other one, but I figured that one closed, and then the one near the couch is closed. There's only one window near the couch, and the other two in the other half of the living room I closed earlier, just trying to keep the AC in. And when I had the dogs out just a few minutes ago, it felt awfully warm out. Not as bad as the last couple of days, but the last couple of days I think it was high 80s. I shouldn't say high 80s, maybe 82, 85, somewhere around there. But it wasn't even so much the temperature, it was the humidity. You open the door, let the dogs in and out, it's like, wow. You go stand on the porch for 2 minutes, okay, I'm done. And I love being outdoors, but not when it's that hot. I gotta look at my puppets. I'm not sure if this is the first baby one or the second one. And then whatever I have out of the whatever I have left. Good grief, I can't talk today. I will be doing the crochet angel lollipops. I just want to have a couple of things made in Christmas colors, and then I gotta Google see what's for like Thanksgiving fall besides brown, yellow, maybe orange, and then like around Easter you wanna have like green, purple, yellow, whatever flower. There's a lot of flowers that are only out for like April and May that are like purple, yellow, maybe a greenish, I'm not sure. I have a couple of ideas in my head. I got a few ideas that I want to get in the way of colors for the each holiday. I mean, Memorial Day, Flag Day, 4th of July, and Labor Day are obviously all red, white, and blue. Summer, I'm guessing, is green because that's what the grass, a lot of the trees, a lot of the plants or whatever trees that are, a lot of people have near their front porch. Say my hand is the porch, and then here it would be like some kind of green bush or whatever, and then in the fall it dies because good grief, I didn't do that one. Good grief, good grief, good grief. Excuse me. I'll probably upload this tonight. I'm gonna be from 5 to 6. I'm gonna be watching Knit, Purl, and SQUIRREL with Granny D, and then from say 6 till 7:30, give or take a few minutes, I will be watching David Browning. I'll have to remember to put them as shout outs in this. Then when David goes off, I'll be listening to church. Well, I'm gonna have church on while I'm watching David Browning. I keep both low so I could hear both my phone and the tablet. A friend of mine got me a tablet just for church purposes, because the one book that we're studying from is only on the internet, and I can't be on the phone talking and trying to read and answer questions and trying to find answers in the paragraphs. So for church purposes only, I have a little tablet. I got my Gmail on it. I'm not sure if I got my Yahoo Mail on it or not. But if I don't, I'll have to check and see if I could get that on there. I always know anywhere near Wi-Fi, I could use it for the Gmail, my emails, church or whatever else I could pick up off the Wi-Fi. I'm just going to relax a little bit as I'm knitting. I'm all talked out. I'm tired of talking. I'm not tired of talking, but you know what I mean. I enjoy talking on my videos. But maybe we could have some quiet time. And Avery's iPad died, so she's watching the TV in her mom's room. So a little bit bigger than what's in her room. So she likes to watch that one instead of hers. And what's good too, it's good for our eyes because the iPads and tablets, you're up close to them to see what you're reading or playing or whatever. At least with the TV, it's just, whoa, gee, my eyes have to see distance. That's part of the reason why I keep the phone so far away from me sometimes. What's everybody working on? Now the school will be starting, well, for the South school, it's starting August 10th. At least here in northern Florida. I'm guessing all of Florida starts on the same day. But from South Carolina to Georgia, they start in August too. I just don't know what dates. But for those that are off school till September, do you have any vacations planned or one-day trips? Maybe to the zoo or to the beach or wherever? Or do you have any staycation days planned at home? Maybe you're gonna have like lunch and make some cupcakes or cookies or a cake. Or maybe like a 2-day staycation where you're making cookies, cupcakes, and a cake. Or so you do lunch and the cookies and cupcakes in one day. Then the next day maybe you do, after you have lunch, maybe an hour or two later, you make the cake. And then you have dinner and then watch a movie. That's what I consider a staycation. And the ones that go back, like August 10th, like we do you guys have any plans? When do your kids go back to school? Well, my one nephew graduated May. He was a senior. And then his two brothers are still going to school. And Avery and her sister are still in school. I was glad Avery was at it for pajamas. I poked her little face on camera. She don't like being on camera in her pajamas, which is fine. Is anybody working on a project or trying to get any projects done? Or are you starting any projects? Or do you take the summer off because you're home with the kids? Or do you use the summer to plan all your projects because it's so hard to make some things? You know, it's a pain in the neck making blankets and sweaters in the warmer months. Doesn't matter what state you're in or country. in Alaska, parts of Russia, maybe Siberia. I'm not sure about Siberia. Um, Alaska, Siberia, maybe parts of Russia. Um, it'll get so cold that you can work on the stuff any time of the year, but you still need some time to plan your projects. Do you put your projects in a planner or in a notebook or in like a book that maybe the teachers would use where you write everything down? Is anybody in like any groups? Like when I was in New York, from January of 2011 to 2020 we were here, but I was paying my dues until Corona hit and they were hardly meeting, and we weren't getting to New York because of Corona. So I stopped paying the dues for now. It was $22 for September through May. It was 20 when I started in January 2011, and then maybe the last 4 or 5 years they raised it to $22. But if you belong to 2 or more chapters, I think the second one was half price. Or each of the chapters that you joined after the first one was, I believe, half the price. Because the first one you're paying for the insurance. So towards the insurance, so if you get hurt on the property of wherever the homemakers is, then you're covered. So let's say you belong to 6 different homemakers groups. You pay full price for the first one, and then the next 5 you pay like half price. And what we did there, we knitted, crocheted, quilted. A couple of people tattered, embroidery. I think a couple of people made rug hooks if they had a kit. There was a group that did a lot of quilting, that they donated the quilts. Some of the quilts they donated to the Homemakers Council as gifts or as raffles. Some of them got raffled off during the homemaker fundraisers. We had 3 a year. One was bingo in March. Then we had one in October, which could have been anything, Halloween related or whatever they chose the theme to be. And then we usually did one in March. March was either bingo. Most of the time it was bingo. Sometimes we did a little something for St. Patty's Day. Then we would do a third one that was also whatever, depending on whatever theme they had picked. And it was usually $15 to $25 a person, depending on how much supplies cost. And then, of course, you want to make a little profit. And then at the end of the year, at Appreciation Day, which was the last Homemakers Day, we would have a bake sale and sometimes a Chinese auction if we had anything. That could have been auctioned off if we wanted. Almost an hour and 10 minutes. Like I said, I'm not going to go much longer because I would like to charge my phone a little bit more before I watch my 2 shows. My tablet is charged already. Like tonight after I finish listening to church, I'll immediately charge it. And then Sunday after I'm done listening to church, again I immediately charge it, so it's always charged. It's the hurricane season now, so it's nice to have everything fully charged. So if you're without electric for a couple of days, hopefully I can always get 2 days worth of church out of it, if nothing else. Even with the 2 days worth of church, it would only be about half used, as long as I keep it off. And I do, because there's no reason for me to have it on. Outside of church, I really don't use it. After church goes off, I'll maybe just check my emails for a few minutes and erase whatever I could. But other than that, I really don't use it. We use something called Signal for worship, and it's not compatible with that tablet for some reason. And I wanted to do Life 360 on it also. To figure if my phone died, I could have it on the tablet as well. For some reason, that's not compatible with it either. You know, you would think things like Signal, WhatsApp, Life 360, and anything similar to them, you think those would be compatible with all devices. Because you're on vacation or whatever. If your phone dies, you have the tablet, or if the tablet dies, you got your phone. It's nice for your family and friends to know where you are. Like with me, I only have family on it. I think my niece said she's in one of her friends' Life 360 as they have like a friends group that one of her friends made, so there might be, I don't know, 5 or 10 people on it with his family as well. So it's nice to have it available if you want to be on it with extra people. And in my case, if I were to use it enough and the tablet dies in the car, I don't care because I need the phone for calls anyway. And we got car chargers, so once it gets down to say 20 or 25% or 15% at the lowest, I'll say to my sister, hey, could you, I'm going to shut my phone off, could you charge me for an hour? And it charges quicker off anyway. So even if it's not fully charged, even if it's say 75% charged, I don't care. But if my sister's phone is charged, let's just not leave it on, I'm good for now. Well, if she said, say, 50%, she said, let's leave an extra half hour. It's like with her, she uses the GPS, depending on where we're going and what we're doing. So she needs her phone as charged as possible. So, we could get back home. If it's somewhere we've been a few dozen times, then we don't need it. But sometimes if you've only been somewhere a couple of times, it's nice to have the GPS handy. What I might do, oh gosh, I mentioned in another video, I want to get I was looking over there because that's where the outlet is. I want to get an extension cord so that when I could pull my glue gun out and glue that one tree I need at the table here. I'm sorry everybody, I'm talked out. I'm just going to sit a few minutes and just knit. I'm sorry. The videos I thought picked up the AC, but when I listen to them, they don't. I'm not sure if it's picking up the fan to my left or not. Not sure if I ever had the fan on while doing my videos. I'm going to be uploading this after David goes off because I don't want any buffering while I'm listening to the 2 live streams. Goodness gracious. Dogs, can we have some quiet time? have to do a choir in the background. Mainly Sweetie, but it's the dog choir. Okay, Sweetie. We don't understand dog. Although you probably have everybody else's dogs going nuts. Even these dogs, when I'm playing my own videos back, you think they recognize their own voices. They're barking. They're running to the door barking, not realizing it's them in the video barking. But when I show them the video, they see themselves barking, and then they continue going to the door and barking again. These dogs are messed up. I slept okay last night. I know I'm so tired. I'm not tired, really. Well, it's the caffeine. I think it brings you up, and then you come down after a while, kind of like when you're on a sugar rush. Brings you all the way up, and then you come crashing down. But I'm really not tired. You okay, Mama? She's good. Her mom really don't want her eating in her room. But whenever, I don't like people coughing when they're eating. And not that you could help when you cough, but I just want to make sure she wasn't choking. I'm not sure if any background noise is being picked up from the TV or not, but YouTube, if it is, I don't own the rights.
I'm gonna make it cool. Something cool. I hope you can charge.
Do you have everything in tight enough? Is it plugged into the iPad tight? We'll move it. Easy. Good grief. Was it charging? These kids will drive you nuts. I'll hope the dogs will drive you nuts. Do you want to make an appearance on the video? Guess not. Oh, she did. She was walking by. So she did make an appearance. Again. Avery. My yawn went on the floor. Good grief, child.
That wasn't me.
Oh, God. She is so cute. I was trying to catch it so she didn't knock it over with the... as she reached over and it ended up on the floor. But she's very good at picking things up for me. She's a good kid. Crazy kid at times, but she's normal. I feel as long as they're making noise, you know they're okay. They're quiet, then that's another story. But anybody that's either got kids or around their nieces and nephews a lot like I am, you know what's normal and what's not. And if this family isn't making some sort of noise or ruckus or whatever it's called, there's something wrong. Heard a car door, but maybe the guy from the cows leaving. No, if you look out Mommy's window, there was a white car out there, and I forget what color the pickup truck was. The white car may have been Brian's, and the pickup was whatever color it was. I shouldn't say Brian's car. I think Joey's, one of them. But anyway, the pickup belongs to the guy that owns the cows and the donkey. I gotta get that donkey on video. Hopefully he'll be hee-hawing. Huh? I don't know what you're saying. I'm saying nothing. Silly girl. Would you like to make an appearance? You're so silly. Okay, she needs help bleaching something. I don't know what she wants, but we'll see what she wants if her mother lets her have it. Oh, good grief, Aroni. Good grief, Aroni. These snacks still look good. Bites for me. Start on the snack yet? So we got a first snack. Want to start on a snack? Or do you have enough and change your mind? Do like I told Red and Bella. Right, ready, good boy. Oh, she didn't decide on a snack, so I did. Well, she had a bunch of cereal and some meatballs, so that was enough for now. Let her food settle. Maybe I can't see. What does the microwave say? 424, is that?
Yeah, 424.
I probably should end this video soon because oh good grief. I'm gonna wait maybe another 5 minutes or 10 minutes and then end this video. Maybe 10 minutes. I have a 1,000 grand candy bar, and I got some little bites. They're just a little muffins. We got about... And there goes the dog choir again. We got, I think, 5 boxes of these, or 4 boxes. It's alright, probably just a... Oh. Big sister's home. And there goes my middle chair getting bounced around. Oh, and here comes one of Antoine's dogs. Well, anyway, I'll have my candy bar. How was your day out? I guess I'm going to end this maybe in another 5 or 10 minutes. Maybe on the next video I'll finish this one and sew it as well along with the other one. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the really big big fat tubs that are yay high and yay wide that you sometimes find the cheese puffs in, or pretzels. I have one of those full to the brim with buttons. Must be about 500 buttons in there. Then I have a couple of little bags of like Ziploc bags or whatever of buttons. I got more buttons in here that I got for the puppets. Take a drink of your water. Your throat might be dry. My video was 100%, and it's was 69 now. I gotta make it through these live because I take the prayer request for her. Careful walking by. I got my chair cut guide. If she came on second, then I wouldn't care because I could charge it during David's, but the prayer lady comes on first. I take down the prayers, and then when her live goes off, I immediately email them to her. Sometimes it's not immediately, sometimes it's a couple of hours later or the next morning, but it's usually within a couple of hours of her going off. Now my videos lately have been all kinds of crazy times these last couple of weeks. And I finally made a few more this week after not making videos for about a week. We'll see, maybe if I make this video 2 hours, I could then shut my phone off for about 15 minutes and it'll charge quicker. But I'll have to still watch the battery icon because I don't want it to get too low. I need at least 50% to take the prayers for Dee. Then I could do my hello, how are yous on David's channel, and about 15 minutes after he comes on, everybody's pretty much done with their hello, how are yous. And his usual questions, what are you drinking, what are you having for dinner, what are you working on. So that all takes maybe 15 minutes to half hour. But usually 15 minutes everybody's pretty much done saying what they're working on, what they're having for dinner, what they're drinking. I mean, plenty of conversations going on. Then some people come in after the live stream starts, the long starts. Sometimes people come in a half hour or an hour later, which is fine. The more people in the live stream, the better. And if you don't make the live stream, you could watch the replay, or you could watch the live stream up until where you came in on. Get with the person, get all the watch time, watch hours they can. Lives even count as watch hours. Your playlist should be about 20 hours of videos. So when people run them, it helps with your watch hours. When you go to watch a video for a channel, like the video, subscribe, leave a comment relevant to the video, and if it's a channel that's monetized, watch the whole ad and the whole video. Because the more people that watch the ads and the whole video, then the bigger the check for the YouTuber. And of course, then YouTube gets money from the ads as well. And any YouTuber that is monetized, I'm not yet, I haven't met the requirements. You get a check at $100. You get paid, I think, once a month, but the check has to be $100. That's why I emphasize that you watch the whole ad and the whole video. And if you're running a playlist, just let the ads run. Because when you're running a video, running a playlist, depending on how big of a playlist it is, the ads could run about an hour, give or take a few minutes. And you want to let them run so that the person gets paid. YouTube might be all the person has, for the moment. Maybe it's like, a wife that's out of work and she's using YouTube as payment, along with, say, an Etsy store or an Amazon store or whatever. Well, if she is working along with her husband, or if it's just her or whatever, or boyfriend, whatever, it's added money for them. So every little bit of money helps. Yeah, I'll probably let this go about 2 hours, and then with my, let's see. Yeah, I'm at 65%. So, let's see, 35, 45, 50. Yeah, I could let this go another 15 minutes. And then I'll shut my phone off for 15 minutes and let it charge. During this next 15 minutes, I shouldn't go below 50% on my phone. Even if I go to 45%, that's fine. Because when I charge it for 15 minutes, it'll hopefully bring me up to 60%. Just some YouTube messages coming on saying who's live, or maybe a video that they downloaded or uploaded or whatever. I'm gonna make some. Sure if I'm gonna make some more coffee today or not. I made coffee yesterday, so my coffee jug in the refrigerator is a little more than half full. So I might wait till tomorrow to make another pot of coffee. Hopefully I'm not making this baby one too big. You know what? I think I'm going to end this one here. This is supposed to be one of the babies. And then the next time you see me with this color, I'll be making the crochet angel lollipops to have with them. I got my scissors in the sink. I forget what I got on them. I think maybe I got some of my coffee, my cup, because it was sweating. I think I may have gotten some coffee sweat on it, so I put it in the sink to wash and didn't wash it. So the only thing you won't see me do is cut the string from, off here. But I could leave that for the next video. That's not a problem. No, I know it sounds stupid, but sometimes, some people want to see every little thing because maybe they're not around people, or they're not around too many videos where they're making things, people making things, so they like to see every little detail. Oh, good grief, I was supposed to take this off. Oh, Lord help me. I know I'm trying to make this video 2 hours, but good grief already. I think maybe I need a little mini muffin. Cute little things. These are chocolate chip. Trying to make this go another 10 minutes, so it's 2 hours. For those that are interested, it's a box of these. I believe it's 4 pouches. No, 5 pouches of 4 muffins. It's made by Entenmann's. Entenmann's Little Bites. Besides chocolate chip, I think they have plain. I'm not sure what other flavors they have. Oh, one other use for those folded bags. If you have a table where you don't care if you tape the bag handle to it, it's perfect for any trash from your craft that you're making, in addition to any snack garbage. And for like the women that live alone, the women's stuff, you can use those bags too for garbage. Not that anybody's really that desperate to use those as garbage bags, but if you're under lockdown, or if you're or in the bathroom, your garbage can is full and you have to go downstairs or a couple of rooms over or whatever for more bags to put in the bathroom. It's because some people will leave like 5 or 6 bags at the bottom of the garbage can and then put a clean open bag in it. So use every little thing for a bag if you have to at that particular moment. And what I'm going to do, I'm not going to cut it now because my scissors have to get washed. You okay? Just to get an idea of how long the string is from here to here to cut it so I have plenty to sew it closed. As I sew the top, and then this whole side will be closed. Side gets closed and then you stick your hand up the bottom. I don't know what else to say really, but I do want to get this going, keep this going for about 6 more minutes. One more. I don't see the date on here. Oh, the 8th, last week. I wasn't looking to see what she bought. I don't care what my sister bought. Stuff for the house, obviously. No, just this in the garbage. Carrying everything at once. It's almost 5 p.m. What's everybody having for dinner? Excuse me. I don't know what me and the girls are having yet. By the time my sister gets home, it'll be almost 8 o'clock. We have hot dogs, pizza bites, a bunch of leftovers. I'm not sure what kind of leftovers we got. Gotta search the fridge. We have bologna. Did I say hot dogs? Hot dogs, bologna, pizza bites. For something quick. If we want something more, I'm just gonna have to search the freezer and the refrigerator to see what else we got. We have plenty of food. Plus we have pasta, mac and cheese, peanut butter and jelly, a couple of bags of rice. I wonder if we got beans in the pantry. Rice and beans with a hot dog. Make some rice, then add some beans to it, and slice up a couple of hot dogs into little coin-sized pieces. I don't know. Just a thought, but I'll figure it out. It's always something to eat. Oh, now we're in 46 minutes, so I'm going to try and keep this about 4 more minutes going. Not sure what else I could talk about. I don't want to just sit here and do nothing. Well, with these, I'm gonna make the crochet angel lollipops. What do you do with little scraps like this? Blankets, sweaters, crazy sweaters or blankets or whatever. I like to crochet angel lollipops because after I make like a bunch of squares or puppets out of the balls of yarn that I have, I usually use the rest for the crochet angel lollipops. With the angel lollipops, they'll be crocheted. I'll probably be picking out another color or two for the puppets. But I am doing something from Bag a Day, something called a BODALONG. It's abbreviation for a channel, Bag O Day, BOD. So she calls it a BODALONG. Feel free to check her out on YouTube. Her name is Crystal. I'll put the 3 shout outs in the description box when I upload this tonight. Let me write that down so I can do this video. I'll do it on here with my notes. The camera's backwards, but I'm right-handed for those that are curious. Upload video shoutouts. Knit Pro and Squirrel with Granny D. David Browning. Bagel Day. David and Crystal. Crystal is Bagel Day or Bod. Her name is Crystal. Just like my channel, it's Dina's Yo-Yos, but my name is Dina. So, and for the BODALONG that I'm doing, I gotta watch a couple of videos too. It's a front post, back post, something or another. Let's see. It is the FPTC, which is insert hook from front to back and around the post of the next stitch, so that the post sits in front of the hook. Yarn up, draw a loop, and complete as for a TC stitch, which I'm guessing is triple crochet. And then you got the BPTC. Yarn over twice, insert hook from back to front and around the post of the next stitch so that the post sits up at the back of the hook. Yarn over, draw up a loop, complete as for a TC stitch, triple crochet. This is the Bag a Day one that I'm going to be doing. I don't have her permission to show the instructions, but it's her. Lapgan throw, horizontal ripples, crochet pattern. Lapgan throw, horizontal ripples, crochet pattern. Crystal Bagel Day is very good at her stuff. What I think we were doing 2 hours. Hour and 50 minutes. Yeah, 10 to 3 to 10 to 4 is an hour. 10 to 4, 10 to 5, okay. 10 to 3, 10 to 4, 10 to 5. So I guess it's 2 hours. Have a great day, everybody. God bless. Stay safe. And with Corona, remember to stock up, wash your hands, sanitize, wear your mask, even if it's not required, or if you're double vaccinated or whatever vaccinations you got. Have a great day. God bless and be safe. Bye.